If everyone likes you, that might actually be a problem, because being too agreeable typically means that you don't stand for anything. Most men nowadays are soft and agreeable when it comes to a majority of things, especially in relationships. I have a close relative that's in a relationship with somebody, and they are just a yes man or yes ma'am kind of person. They always agree with what their girlfriend is saying, and they have nothing to stand on. They don't know how to say no. They don't know how to, they don't have any ground or basis on really just anything. And I see that a lot. It seems like a lot of men don't have any sort of anything to ground themselves or to stand on, or to protect, or to just have a base or a foundation on. People are just too agreeable, and in a way it's kind of dangerous. And yes, although maybe you'll get more friends by always saying yes to what they say and always agreeing to what they have to say, but in result you lose respect for not only the people around you, but yourself as well. You lose that respect. And when you lose respect, you have nothing to base yourself upon. You have nothing to be proud of, or to stand on when you lose respect. And honestly, that's one of the main things that men need in their lives, is to have respect, to be respected, to have something like, wow, he respects himself. He doesn't always agree with what I have to say. And I see it so often, guys trying to fit in and to do all of these things that they typically wouldn't do, but they do it because of, I don't know, societal pressures, or they do it because peer pressure, or etc. And it's just like, no, dude, no. No, man, you gotta stand for yourself. You gotta stand on your own 2 feet. You gotta learn how to say no. And it's uncomfortable, sure, but if you are a yes man, you say yes to everything, you're gonna get used. That's just how it is. I mean, that's just how the world works. You're gonna get used if you're agreeable. You're gonna get shit on if you're agreeable. Sure, yeah, everyone will want to be around you. Yeah, like, yeah, this guy, he'll always do it. He'll pay, or he'll do this, or he'll do that, and he'll do this and this and that. Do you really want to be that guy? Do you really want to be the guy that everyone goes to for money, or goes to for just any sort of favor? Because if I'll be honest with you, that sounds like a shitty fucking life, man. I'm telling you, man. Learning to say no has been one of the greatest things that I have learned early in my life. And sure, it has resulted in less friendships. It has resulted in less relationships. It's resulted in plenty of things, right? But at the end of the day, man, I saved myself from being trapped, from trying to please other people, because there's been so many times in my life that I could have said yes, or I could have stopped what I was originally doing, or I could have stopped focusing on myself for other people. I could have done that. I could have stopped working out. I could have done any of those things. And if I did, what would that make me? Where would I be at right now? I would have probably stopped taking care of myself, and I would have just been worse than what I already was at to begin with. The point I'm trying to make is that being agreeable is not always a good thing. You have to have things you can stand on, things that, ground you to the earth, because modern society teaches us to be soft, to be in touch with our feelings, to be whatever the fuck. And it's like, no, man. You're a man. You have responsibilities. You have things that make you a man. Anyways, just wanted to talk about that, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thoughts, opinions, and whatnot. Anyways, take care of yourselves, everyone.